is the next episode of my XR Weekly News, this time with week 7 2024. I have no idea how that is, the weather is where you're watching from, but here in Germany for now it's really annoying. I mean, we have sun, we have rain, everything changes. So for now, I don't know if you know that, but I have a full-time job like IT administrator and a second full-time job, the YouTube stuff here. And after these two jobs, for my free time to relax, I love to cook and grill. Yeah, doing barbecue and so on. And I'm even doing that in the winter on my balcony and so on. So the last days I wanted to, I have some recipes in my head. I want to cook like some Turkish grilled food or something like that. And I was on the balcony, I switched on my barbecue and so on, and I said, wow, that's cool, look at the sun. And like 3 minutes after that, it's raining like hell. And this happens all the time. Sun, rain, that sucks. That sucks. So this is what I really dislike this week. And yeah, I hope that this will change soon. What was that video about? Yes, XR Weekly News. Everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors. Woodghost VR, Opperman Events, Virtual Escape and Area 1. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
CitraVR gets a new update. So CitraVR I showed some weeks ago. This is Nintendo 3DS emulator for the Meta Quest. And this gets the update 4 now. And that means, for example, we have a faster loading game library, especially for the Meta Quest 2. We have a new 3DS toggle for more performance in some games, for example, Star Fox. And improved input binding support for gamepads. Really cool. So as it seems, it's still improved by Amanda Watson. She's the developer of CitraVR and really nice. So I'm still wondering, why do we still play these very old ugly games? This is the question. I mean, we have so cool games and we still play that old shit. I mean, me too. Yeah, I play a lot of retro games, not only in VR, but sometimes. So once a year, I think, why not play Monkey Island or Day of the Tentacle or something like that? Yeah, that's so cool. I just love to play the old retro games, and this is nice. So I'm really happy about the CitraVR stuff. If you didn't check it out, my video, you should definitely do that. So Mark Zuckerberg tried the Apple Vision Pro and he says that the Meta Quest 3 is better. Perhaps this could be the reason, because he is the CEO of Meta. Oh my god. I mean, what he says, in my opinion, is correct. Yeah, so he says the Quest 3 is lighter, it has a bigger field of view, and it's more affordable and so on. It doesn't have this motion blur and so on. That's right. Yeah, I mean, that's really right. But I mean, I wouldn't trust somebody who owns Meta to watch a review about the Vision Pro. That doesn't make sense. But he's right. In most things, he's right. Yeah. And to be honest, when I stand in front of the decision, if both headsets would cost $500, Meta Quest 3 $500, Apple Vision Pro $500, I wouldn't think 1 second. I would choose the Meta Quest because it can do much more. Yeah. Of course, the display is better with the Vision Pro and so on, but I want to play games. I want to have motion controllers and all that stuff. Yeah, that's very important for me. This is more a gaming channel here, focused on VR gaming. So for me, the Quest 3 is much more interesting than the Vision Pro. But yeah, I want to try it, the Vision Pro, of course. And what Mark Zuckerberg also says is that some fanboys get upset whenever anyone dares to question if Apple is going to be the leader in a new category. This is what I also think. I mean, I'm not an Apple fanboy, but I've never seen fanboys of a company so aggressive than the hardcore Apple fanboys. Whatever you say against Apple, they are raging, and I cannot understand. I mean, Zuckerberg is right. There is stuff. For example, I saw a video, very new video about a mixed reality app for the Apple Vision Pro, where there is you see your real environment, your living room, and there's a vacuum cleaner, and you can suck these little coins with your real vacuum cleaner. And I mean, the fanboy said, wow, this is so insane. I've never seen this before. This is so new. Apple is the leader in this category. Yeah, guys, this is a lie and this is nonsense, because this app was also for Meta Quest 2. This is years ago. So what on earth are they? The Apple hardcore fanboys are really inside a bubble. They don't realize that everything Apple invents is already on the market since years. And if you say something against that, they are completely raging. And I really dislike that. Yeah, why should they do that? I mean, they can just Google and then find out that this is true, that Apple is not the leader in stuff anymore. Yeah, I mean, they do good things. The products are really good. I don't say that this is not true, but it's not a new invention. Yeah, and these kind of fanboys I've only seen at Apple. Sorry, and it's really strange. I mean, there are a lot of fanboys. I mean, I would say I'm a Google fanboy or something like that, because I bought all the smartphones from Google. But if anyone says something against that, I don't rage. I mean, I also dislike some stuff with the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Yeah, sometimes the camera's a little bit slow or something like that. But I don't rage if an Apple user says there's something wrong with it. I mean, why should I do that? Yeah, but the Apple fanboys are doing that. At least the hardcore fans, and this I don't understand. I mean, there are also some other groups. For example, with the electric cars, people that hate electric cars, they are raging. They say things that are just not true. Yeah. For example, I have an electric car since over a year, and I know that charging an electric car is not 4 hours. Yeah, I know that's not true. I charge it in like to 80% in like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, not 4 hours. And they still say, "Oh, you are lying. It takes over 4 hours," and so on. What? Why? Yeah. Why are there so many aggressive fanboys or so on? They just I don't know. Insane. What do you think about what Zuckerberg says, and also what about the Apple fanboys? Perhaps you are also a hardcore Apple fanboy. Do you act the same? Do you rage when I say something against Apple? Tell me. It's very interesting for me. Okay, guys, and just to tell you, I have a link tree here, and these are very important links for my work, for my channel, and all that stuff. And there's the first category, coupon codes. You can find cool coupon codes here, and also some links if you want to support me for free. Then here's some other ways to support me, for example, Patreon, PayPal, support via Amazon link or so. Then my social media, you can find my email address, for example, my TikTok, my X account, my English channel, my German channel, my non-VR channel, Steam Curator, and so on. For example, here, if you want to see my TikTok, it loads a little bit, and here you see my TikTok clips and so on. Would be really cool if you want to check it out. It's in every video in the description, and also in the first pinned comment in every video. So just make sure to check that out. So guys, check this out. This is a espionage thriller, Heartshot for VR. And this is for PC VR only, as I understood. And while we check it out, this looks really cool. This is, I mean, the graphics are not as Alyx, but the style is like Half-Life Alyx, I would say. I mean, look at this, and look now when he opens the door here with the gravity gloves, really cool. And now look at the, we will see the soldiers now, and in my opinion, they look a little bit like the Combine. Look at this. Is that cool? I love it. And the game will be released in Chapter 1 on February 29, 2024. Yeah. And later, the Chapter 2 will come 2024, and after that, Chapter 3. I'm really looking forward to that, and I will show it on my channel. So there's a new Quest 3 update for Arizona Sunshine 2. And that improves, of course, in the first thing, the graphics. Yeah, so we have better zombie visuals, high quality models. We have 4K textures and improved shading for some elements. We have improved VFX effects, blood and impact particles. We have a higher resolution compared to the Quest 2, and also full fur support. So if you are very close to Buddy, you can pet him, you see the fur, really nice. But we also have more space that we need, from 11 to 23 gigabytes. Really crazy. And some gameplay elements, for example, you can Buddy can carry 2 grenades now, for example. Really nice update, although I hoped that at the release there would be the Quest 3 update, because I think many people already played the game through on Quest 3, and now there's the update, and I'm not sure if the people want to try it again, but it's cool that they did this update. So people say you cannot play on the Apple Vision Pro very good, but there are still some cool games coming for the Apple Vision Pro. For example, the Job Simulator and the Vacation Simulator. And these are really cool games. One of the first games that I ever tried in VR. And I think it could work pretty well, because, I mean, there's no precise stuff that you have to aim or really be very precise. So you have the 2 hands, and that could work pretty good with the Apple Vision Pro hand tracking. You can push that big buttons here, for example, in this thing here, and this could work pretty good. So the price for Vacation Simulator is $30 and Job Simulator $20 on the Apple Vision Pro, and I would really love to try that if it really works. Yeah, so I will try the Apple Vision Pro in the future, and I hope this game is out then, and I will be able to try it. So the company OptoFidelity, that do measurements, for example, for some optical stuff, they measured the pass-through latency of VR headsets, and the Vision Pro has the best latency here. That's really cool, but I mean, for this price we should definitely expect that, right? So the Vision Pro is much better here than all the other headsets. Quest 3 or so has much better latency for pass-through. The thing is, when they say it's better to have a lower latency to not get motion sick. But when I think about any pass-through stuff that I tried, for example, the black and white pass-through of Quest 2, Pico 4, Quest Pro, and so on, I never get sick. Not nearly sick, nothing. So I think that's not a big thing. But of course, it's much better to have a lower latency. And I'm wondering if the other companies will do that in the next, for example, Meta Quest 4 or so. But please not for the price than the Apple Vision Pro. That doesn't make sense. Nobody will buy that. We also see that now many people are refunding the Apple Vision Pro, because there are 2 reasons. The first group, they just want to try it or do a review and then give it back. And the second group says, it's too heavy, I get headache after 10 minutes. So I don't think it's so fair. I could also fly to US and buy the Vision Pro, try it for 1 week and then give it back. But if I'm already 100% sure that I will definitely give it back, I think it's not really fair, because I mean, they have to sell it as a used device then with a loss and so on. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I want to try the Apple Vision Pro. I really want to. I also want to play games and really see if it's good or not. Yeah, but yeah, sooner or later I will try it. And let's check out the releases this week on Steam. We have Alvo VR. This is a multiplayer shooter. Yeah, you can play PvP and co-op. Then Pulsar, the VR experience. This is a VR short experience in space. Then we have Survivorman VR, The Descent. This is a survival in the ice world. Then the Great Ocean. Yeah, we have to take care about the ocean, get rid of trash and so on. Then we have Veil VR. I tried that on my channel. Really cool shooter, multiplayer shooter. The same on MetaQuest, also Veil VR. Undercover on Quest. This is a, I would say it's a cover shooter, yeah, with a comic style. Then Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu. This is a Kung Fu simulator, of course. And on the PlayStation VR 2, we also have Survivorman VR The Descent. These were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales this week on Steam. We have Kali and the Reaper Man. Absolutely nice co-op game. This is one plays Kali and the other player plays the Reaper Man, and we have to escape from the underworld. It's 70% off. Then Eye in the Sky, also a very nice local co-op game where we have to escape from this trash planet. Really nice. It's 70% off. Then The Room VR, A Dark Matter. Really nice escape room puzzle game. 50% off. We also have the Series Sam VR franchise. Really fast action shooter. 70% off. Then on the PlayStation VR 2, the Dark Pictures Switchback VR Horror Roller Coaster, 40% off. Hubris, nice adventure, 40% off. There's even a free test version. Fisherman's Tale, absolutely awesome adventure puzzle, 50%. Jurassic World Aftermath, Dinosaur Action Adventure, 50%. The Last Clockwinder, also a really nice puzzle adventure, 35% off. And Ragnarok, a really nice puzzle. A music rhythm game, 40% off. If you like the weekly news, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE